Hey everyone, Jordan here. This week, we're releasing a new set of updates across TalleFlow, focused on making the platform more flexible, more automated, and more useful across the entire client journey. A big part of what we're always trying to improve is how much manual work it takes to run your business day to day, from collecting the right information to following up at the right time, automating repetitive tasks, and creating a smoother experience for both you and your clients. This release is a good example of that. The updates we're shipping this week are designed to make everyday workflows feel more connected, more practical, and easier to manage as your business grows. First, we're releasing conditional question logic for questionnaires, so you can show or hide questions based on how someone answers a previous one. This is a big improvement because it makes questionnaires feel less static and more tailored to each client. Instead of every person seeing the exact same list of questions from top to bottom, the form can now adapt as they go based on the questions they give. So if a certain answer leads into a specific follow-up, you can now handle that inside the same questionnaire. And if that follow-up doesn't apply, the client just won't see it. That keeps the experience cleaner, more relevant, and easier to move through. It also helps on your side because you can collect better information without having to build multiple separate forms for different situations. You're able to keep everything more streamlined while still making the questionnaire feel more personalized. So overall, this update helps you create smarter forms, reduce unnecessary friction for clients, and get better answers in a way that feels more natural. Another update in this week's release is community polls. You can now create polls on your feed or inside a community, allowing anonymous voting, setting a timeline, and downloading those results. This gives you a much easier way to gather feedback, opinions, and decisions all in one place. We're also releasing business setting reminders so you can set default reminders for things like unopened messages, unpaid invoices, incomplete forms, and unanswered questionnaires. This should help reduce manual follow-up and make it easier to stay on top of important client actions. Another improvement in this release is more conditional options for automations. This gives you more flexibility when building workflows, so automations can better match the way your business actually works instead of being limited to simpler conditions. And finally, we're releasing a built-in referral program so you can share referral code or link, give new customers a discount, and track referral activity and earnings in one place. Overall, this week's release is focused on making TalleFlow more flexible, more automated, and more useful across your client workflow. As always, we're building TalleFlow in public, and your feedback helps shape what we ship next. If you want to request a feature or upvote an idea, head over to our feedback board. Thanks for following along.